Good evening, ma'am. I'm Officer Flynn. The reason I pull you over is you were speeding. Okay, if you would step out, I'm going to do some exercise, make sure you're not under the influence, we'll have you on your way home.
There are no signs like slurred speech or alcohol odor to justify the question.
You told them that you have a medical Mary Jane card. Totally honest. You thought honesty is the best policy, not with pigs.
How?
For driving under the influence, ma'am. Those exercises look for indicators of impairment, and I observed multiple indicators.
You pulled me over for speeding, right?
Correct.
What is going on out there in the land of America? Everybody hit the like button if you would, pretty please, with sugar and cherries on top. Can you do that for me? It'll just take you 2 seconds, but boy, it would make the biggest difference in the world. And then do me a favor, type into the comment section, if you would, pretty please. There's just 4 letters that we always say. OTVO. Overturn Terry versus Ohio. Drop it in there. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Controlled substances, cannabis, anything like that?
I have, no, I actually know.
Welcome to U.S. Corrupt Cops. Dive into the heart-wrenching story of a woman unjustly arrested by corrupt police officers. Subscribe, like, and share the video to spread the message and support our fight for justice. If you like this video, press 1. On October 22nd, 2022, Officer Flynn from the Palm Beach Gardens Police Department was on patrol duty just before midnight. While observing a vehicle speeding on the highway, he activated his lights and sirens, initiating a pursuit and eventually pulling over the female driver. The entire incident was recorded on Officer Flynn's body camera, allowing us to analyze his investigation and establish that the female driver was unequivocally sober and not under the influence of alcohol.
Good evening, ma'am. I'm Officer Flynn. The reason I pull you over is you were speeding.
Boom. Reason I pulled you over, you were speeding. I've invoked my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Here's my license, registration, proof of insurance. I have nothing to say to you. Put the window back up. You think I'm kidding? I'm not kidding. I mean, how many people think I'm kidding? How many people know I'm dead serious? Their goal is to arrest you. Why do you want to have a back and forth? Why do you want to have a back and forth with someone's goal is to arrest you? It's a fact. Have you ever in your entire life asked another person, hey, can I look in the trunk of your car? Mind if I look in the trunk of your car? Why are they asking to look in the trunk of your car? To arrest you, homeboy. You get your license, registration, and proof of insurance ready to go. So you can go, you pull me over for speed? Here's my license, registration, proof of insurance. I invoke my Fifth Amendment right. Put the window back up.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Do you have your license, registration, insurance?
Yes, 1 second. Sorry, you're right. I hit it a little hard right there. Sorry. Where's that? You mind shining that in?
Yeah, sure. Do you still love on,
I sure do. I'm sorry.
No problem. Where you come from now?
Jupiter, went to dinner with some friends at the golf club, and I don't know.
Okay. Do you have your insurance as well?
Do you mind showing?
All right. Let me check out your paperwork. I'll be right back with you. Have you had anything to drink tonight?
No, I had one drink about 7 o'clock.
Why would you tell an authoritarian jackboot thug pig that you had one drink around 7 o'clock? Why would you tell a pig that? Why? Oh! God! No! You don't tell a pig that! You don't tell a pig you had one drink earlier! You have an out! You can just say, Fifth Amendment, I invoke the right to remain silent. I don't answer questions. You read the entire top of the trifold. You just read it. Dear God, give me patience. Dear God.
7 o'clock. Okay, you have any controlled substances, cannabis, anything like that?
I have, no, I actually know on me. I do have a license to carry,
No, I mean, have you taken any today?
Oh, I've taken it today. No, I only use it for sleeping.
Okay, if you would step out, I'm going to do some exercise, make sure you're not under the influence, we'll have you on your way home.
As soon as he says step out of the car, you just simply open the trifold to the first page and fold it over. because now the next set of laws that you're going to need are right there. You have a right to film cops. You agree you have to get out of the car. You understand the law. Cop says he feels like you're threatening him. I'm not inciting words of violence. He asks to search your car. You can give consent and then revoke consent. And he says, you can't park here on the highway. And you say, oh, yes, I can. Oh, yes, I can, you jackboot thug pig. I'm a little more rude than you guys. Go ahead and try it the nice way the first time. Remember, that jackboot thug pig is not your friend.
920. You saw him roll and went up maybe halfway so the dog doesn't jump out. Yeah, she might come after you.
In this situation, a woman is pulled over by Officer Flynn for speeding on the highway. She quickly admits her mistake and apologizes for speeding. Officer Flynn, well within his rights, asks for her ID and she provides it without any issues. During the interaction, Officer Flynn questions if she had been drinking that night, but the question seems routine and not specifically aimed at her. There are no signs like slurred speech or alcohol odor to justify the question, and the driver appears sober, displaying none of the 15 clues associated with drunk driving as outlined by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. Additionally, the driver admits to having had one drink around 7 p.m., nearly 5 hours before the encounter, making it highly unlikely that she is still under the influence.
All right, ma'am, come on back over here. All right, do you have any medical condition with your eyes besides wearing glasses?
No.
Are you able to walk a straight line?
Why would you answer any further questions? They've ordered you out of the car. At that point, don't you realize that you are under investigation for DUI? You told them you drank. You told them that you have a medical Mary Jane card.
Yes.
Can you bounce on one foot?
Yes.
All right, if you would, come on over here for me. Stand right in front of me. Bring your feet together, hands at your sides, and actually put your glasses up on top of your head.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, you see this red light?
Yes.
You're going to follow the red light with your eyes only, and you're going to keep your head still. Do you understand?
Yes.
Keep your head still. Just as far as you can go without moving your head. There, keep your head still.
Look at her, sweet as apple pie, and she knows she's sober. She was totally honest. She thought honesty is the best policy, not with pigs.
All right, give me 1 second.
Officer Flynn just gave the female driver a few sobriety tests like the horizontal gaze nystagmus, HGN, walk and turn, and one-leg stand to check if she's drunk. She aced the HGN test, showing no signs of intoxication. However, during the walk and turn test, she seemed nervous and anxious, probably because she was standing on the side of a highway at night with fast-moving cars and bright flashlights. This raises questions about how accurate these tests are, especially when factors like nerves and external conditions can affect a driver's performance.
Glasses back there?
Yeah, that's fine. All right, ma'am, if you would come to this side of the line, it's up to you if you want to leave the heels on, because it's going to involve walking heel to toe in the straight line. Do you think you'll be able to do it?
I mean, I'm nervous because I've never been in this position before, but...
I'll show you what you got to do, and you let me know if you can do it in your shoes, all right?
All right.
So
You're really stressing me out, but okay.
if you would, go ahead and place your left foot on the line for me, please.
Left on the line.
And right foot in front, heel touching toe, just like I'm doing. Arms at
Listening to a pig order me around, the man's not half of me. He's not half of my physicality. He's not half of my mental. He's not half of my education. He's not half the man I am. He needs to be told what to do every day. He needs to follow orders. He gets off on hurting people. He loves the fact that he gets to arrest this blonde for no reason. She wasn't drunk at all. She wasn't on any chemicals at all. As soon as you agree to start to answer questions, that's not going to be the last one you answer. Where are you heading? I'm just going home. Where are you coming from? Why are you asking me all these questions? You're not cooperating. How are you not cooperating? Because you don't want to tell him, you don't want to tell him where you were coming from just now? Oh, you were coming from a bar then, right? You're impaired, right? Where are you coming from? I was just coming from a funeral. Oh, okay. So where are you going? I'm going to the wake. Who died? Your soul, you pig. You sold your soul when you did this. You're a jackboot thug pig.
Okay, so it'll be just like this with your arms at your sides. No, don't start just yet. Wait, you gotta stay in the position while I explain it. It's the standardization of the exercise. All right, so left foot on the line, right foot in front. Right foot in front, heel touching toe. Arms at your sides. Now hold that position. Don't start until I tell you to. When I tell you to begin, I want you to take 9 heel to toe steps just like this. 1, 2, 3, all the way up till 9. Imagine this your 9th step. Leave that front foot where it's at. Take a series of small steps to turn around. And take 9 heel to toe steps back. All right, it's important that once you start, you don't stop. Keep your arms down at your sides and count your steps out loud. Do you have any questions?
No, I don't have questions. It just feels like, almost feels like a setup, but okay.
Almost like a setup?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not, obviously, okay, yeah. I'm just a little nerve-wracking, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
In this situation, the driver messed up by not taking off her heels during the walk and turn test, even though she did pretty well overall and passed. The big mistake, however, was deciding to go through the standard field sobriety tests, SFSTs, in the first place. The story emphasizes that these tests are tough and subjective, and people have the right to say no to them. The narrative also points out that SFSTs are given and interpreted by human police officers who can be biased. Critics question the reliability of these tests and doubt officers' ability to fairly judge impairment. They mention a study by Patrick Barron where police officers watching videos of sober people doing SFSTs thought almost half of them had drunk too much. Despite the driver doing okay and the doubts about SFSTs, the focus shifts to Officer Flynn and the other cops, who seemed dead set on arresting the driver from the beginning. Notably, a female officer gets ready to make an arrest by pulling out her gloves during the tests, even before any clear results are obtained.
All right, for this next exercise, this is going to involve balancing on one foot. So again, I'll give you the opportunity if you want to remove your shoes, or you can do them with your shoes on. This is what you're going to end up doing, but I'll explain it all to you. Okay, so go ahead and bring your hands to your sides. All right, when I tell you to begin, I want you to raise one foot, either foot, approximately 6 inches off the ground. It's about the height of a soda can. While you're doing that, you're going to keep both knees straight. You're going to point the toes of your raised foot out at me. You're going to look down at your raised foot and you're going to count out loud. 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on until I tell you to stop.
Okay.
The whole time your hands are going to be at your sides.
Okay.
It's a 30-second exercise. I'll tell you when the 30 seconds are up. If you place your foot down during the 30 seconds, just pick it back up and continue where you left off. Okay. So it's going to go just like this. Watch me. I'll demonstrate for you. 1001, 1002, 1003. You got it?
Yep.
So you see how both knees are straight?
Yeah.
My toes are pointed out. My hands are at my sides and I'm looking down at my foot.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do for 30 seconds.
Okay. Just so you know, I have a mounted condition where I I can't straighten this left knee. I can't straighten my knees fully, but I will do
Both of them or just the left side?
both of them. I can show you even if you want me to. I have knee surgeries, like really bad knee conditions.
Okay, we'll do
I have that medical.
we'll do a different exercise then. No, we'll do a different one. I don't want to put any stress on your knees. Okay, do you know your left from your right?
Yeah.
Show me your left hand. Show me your right hand. All right, go ahead and point your fingers like this with your thumbs in.
At this juncture, after the driver mentioned her knee condition, Officer Flynn proceeded to explore other options, beginning with the finger-to-nose test. It's important to acknowledge that alternative field sobriety tests, like the finger-to-nose test, may be conducted based on suspicion of driver impairment. However, it's crucial to note that these tests haven't been scientifically validated by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA, and as a result, may not be deemed admissible in court. Nevertheless, let's assess the driver's performance in these alternative tests.
No, on the top. Yep, there you go. Now just bring them down to your sides with your palms out. No, palms out.
Oh.
Yep, just like that. Now hold that position. I'm gonna explain it and then I'm gonna demonstrate it for you. Okay? So when I tell you to begin, you're gonna tilt your head back and you're gonna close your eyes.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give you a series of commands of left and right. When I say left, you're going to extend your left hand out, touch the tip of your finger to the tip of your nose, and bring it back down. Same thing with right. Extend, touch tip to tip, bring it back down. It's important that you keep your head tilted and your eyes closed, and as soon as you touch your nose, you bring your hand back down to your sides.
Okay.
These are the tips of your fingers, and this is the tip of your nose. Do you have any questions?
I don't think so.
All right, go ahead and begin.
Okay, so tilt back.
Yep, and close your eyes. Left.
For Eagle Way and Westland Drive, 479.
Left.
I was advising under much direction. They've heard
Right.
3 to 5 gunshots. No contact.
Right. Left. All right, for this next exercise, you can relax. It's going to be the estimation of 30 seconds.
23.
Okay, so can you count to 30?
Yes.
I have to ask. All right, so when I tell you to begin, you're going to stay standing just like you are. When I tell you to begin, you're going to tilt your head back and you're going to close your eyes and you're going to imagine 30 seconds going by, silently. However you want to count, once you believe 30 seconds are up, just open your eyes and say stop. That's all you got to do. So just like this, eyes closed, imagine silently 30 seconds, 30 seconds are up, stop. And that's it.
All right.
Do you have any questions? All right, go ahead and look up, close your eyes and begin. That was about 41 seconds. All right, for this final exercise, do you know your alphabet? A through Z, not backwards.
Yes.
Just A through Z?
Yes.
Okay, so again, you're going to stay standing just like you are. When I tell you to begin, you're going to tilt your head back and you're going to close your eyes. And you're going to recite the alphabet for me. A through Z, slowly and non-rhythmically. That means no singing and don't skip any letters.
Okay.
So it'll be just like this, except your eyes are going to be closed. It'll just be A, B, C, D, E, all the way through Z. Remember, don't skip any letters and don't sing. Do you have any questions about that? All right, go ahead and look up, close your eyes, and begin.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
All right, ma'am, at this time you are being placed under arrest for DUI, driving under the influence of alcohol, chemical, or controlled substance.
Despite successfully completing every field sobriety test, the female driver was still arrested by Officer Flynn on charges of driving under the influence of alcohol, chemicals, or controlled substances. This not only seemed absurd, but also revealed Officer Flynn's authoritarianism, not to mention the other 2 officers who shamelessly witnessed the incident without speaking up against the unjust arrest. It's worth noting that various states and municipalities have implemented laws requiring officers to intervene when they witness a fellow officer violating policies and ethical professional standards. Therefore, all 3 officers present at the scene share equal responsibility for this wrongful arrest.
How?
For driving under the influence, ma'am. Those exercises, we look for indicators of impairment, and I observed multiple indicators.
Oh my goodness. You have this on videotape?
I do, ma'am. We have 2 cameras as well as a dash camera.
Right. So,
Do you have anybody that can come pick up your dog, or where do you live? Do you live in Gardens?
Did you call 15?
What did I do that was possibly like I was under the impairment?
It's not one thing, ma'am. It's called totality of the circumstance.
I mean,
So, what are we doing about the dog?
yeah, what are
She
you
said she has somebody in Gardens. She might need her call.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. This is,
Alright, where's your phone at so I can grab it before we can call them?
do you want me to call the guy or what?
Yeah, we'll set it up for you. Alright, what's the name?
Always my car, and now they want to take me to for a DUI or something. So I'm going to need your help on helping me sort this out, because I obviously haven't.
We just need to come get the dog. Hi, Scott.
Yeah.
It's Officer Leslie's Palm Beach Gardens Police Department. I'm sorry.
I just tossed that in there.
Leslie's getting arrested for DUI, and she has her dog to come over here and get her dog. If not, we'll have to take it to our station to get animal care control to come get it.
And I'm not DUI.
Ma'am, please just take a seat in here. We're trying to help you out right now, and you're interrupting. So please take a seat in the back seat.
I feel
Would
violated.
you be able to come get the dog?
I mean, I'm in handcuffs for goodness sake.
Please go ahead and take a seat.
Because I had a couple cocktails.
Okay. Yeah, no, we don't want you to do that
We
then.
don't want him doing the same thing.
All right.
Okay, now what about Leslie?
Yes.
She's going to go down to the jail, and she'll be out in 8 hours.
So right
What?
around 8 o'clock.
So about
Wait
8
a
a.m.
second. Hold on.
That's standard for DUI, ma'am.
I'm not DUI though. I'm not.
When we get down there, you'll have the opportunity to provide a breath sample.
And
we
then
don't
I'll
do-
still be held 8 hours.
Yes, ma'am.
No,
That's
you don't have to
DUI.
call him right now. It's up to you.
What?
Like I said, she's going down to the jail. She'll be out in 8 hours. So
No, I'm not.
attorney's not going to be able to do anything for you right now. So
But I'm not under the influence. Give me a blood. Give me a test or something.
That's where we're
you're
going
gonna do when
next.
you go down there.
That's where we're going right after we sort this out.
Right. So now she says, "Hey, give me a test so that I can not go to a dungeon for 8 hours." And they go, "Oh, no, we can't give you a test. We need to take you down to the dungeon now because of my suspicion that you're under the influence of alcohol." And she says, "Okay, wait, if you're going to arrest me, just give me the test instead. I'll take it," which you shouldn't do. But then what? They say no. And why do they say no? Because it's a money system. Impounding your car is $400. You getting out of the dungeon is $1,000. You being charged with crimes, the prosecutor makes money. The judge makes money. We've created a system that's based on capitalism for the state, for Geo Group and Civic Corps. Look it up. Look up the stocks, Geo Group and Civic Corps. They're blue chip stocks. Why is it? Because we have more people in prison here than Iran, China, Mexico, North Korea. More people in prison here than all those countries. You used to be able to combine them all. We had more, but Russia's locked up 1 million. China's locked up 1 million Muslims. Why? You guys, I'm teaching you now how it works. I'm teaching you right now. This is why I say to you, you have to have my trifold in your car. This is the old one. This is 3 years old. Why do you think I put it on indestructible paper? I could print this out for 10, 15 cents on just regular paper. You got to have it in your car. You got to have it in your car. You have to have it in your car. You have to have it in your car. Go to deletelawz.com right now.
Okay, so,
Where's my car gonna
Palm
go?
Beach Gardens.
I'm gonna give you
Palm Beach
information on that. It's going to cost
And
in
what
West Palm.
happens if when I go and you find out I'm not under the influence?
Alright.
We'll
Then
discuss
what
that further. There's a whole process that we have, man.
Okay, I'll meet you there. Thank you.
You pulled me over for speeding, right?
Correct.
And then I told you that I had one drink at 7 o'clock.
Well, people tell me they have nothing to drink and then they'll blow double the legal limit, okay? So
Okay,
what you tell me doesn't have anything to do with anything.
I'm trying to understand, like, why I am being targeted here in this situation.
You're not being targeted, okay? You were pulled over. I observed indicators of...
Because I sped.
All right, go ahead and move your feet inside, man. We're not going to debate this. Turn the
I'm
back
not
camera on.
trying to be a jerk. Honestly,
No, but we're not going to debate it. This isn't the venue to do it.
Yeah,
We're on the side of a road.
You already...
Ultimately, Miss Leslie, the driver, was taken to Palm Beach County Jail, where she spent a total of 9 hours for a crime she didn't commit. Following a blood draw and breath test, Miss Leslie was released without any arrest or citations. As of the date of this recording, there is no pending case under her name. Thank you for watching our video on the unjust situation where a sober woman was arrested by corrupt cops. Don't let these wrongful actions persist. Please subscribe, like, and share the video to spread the message of justice. Let's stand together against corruption in the police system. Make a difference by supporting us. YouTube channel, US Corrupt Cops. Let's build a community where everyone is treated fairly. Thank you for joining us on this journey.
So this is the channel right here that I just get you guys the link for. I said to support these people because they are showing some good work here out of Kentucky. We appreciate that. But US Corrupt Cops, man, you don't own that body camera footage, dude. You're not going to spread your brand by putting US Corrupt Cops. Creators will just strip your brand off by using a software that's available on Premiere Pro for free. So you putting your watermark on body camera footage, it's kind of like, bro, people take my videos all the time. I've now trademarked my logo, trademarked my image, so I'm not going to let people steal and get views off of me anymore. That's coming to an end real quick. I brought in a new guy, specifically a sniper for copyright, trademark, and federal injunctions and federal lawsuits. I brought in a specialized person just because of the troll that's stealing all my merchandise and saying, I have a right to it. I'm a half owner of Delete Lawz. It's so incredibly insane. I hired a guy who was destitute, had nothing. I'll never do it again. I don't work with people who are destitute anymore. I now make people sign an NDA. I make people sign that they will hold themselves up to lawsuits. They could be held accountable by lawsuit. I have to do what I have to do because so many people are just, I mean, there's so many good people, but there's so many people who are not so good people. Before I step out, officer, I open the first page of my trifold here. I'm going to let you know that the 2017 case of Turner versus Driver and the 2022 case of Izari versus Yeehaw, it says that I have a right to film police. It's my First Amendment right. Our right to film police falls squarely within the First Amendment purpose to protect free and robust discussion of public affairs, hold government officials accountable, and check abuse of power. Violating the First Amendment on camera removes the cop's qualified immunity. So I will be filming this interaction. I am not armed. I am no threat to you. Your Honor, I'm saying on camera right now that I am not armed. I am no threat to you. I don't want to be put in torture cuffs. I agree to no searches or seizures. I'm going to follow the law. The second part of this says that if you order me out of the car, according to Pennsylvania versus Mims, I do understand that I need to step out of the car. Officer safety, and you can read it or you can just point to it and you can say, don't take the camera out of my hand and don't touch me. This is a traffic stop, not a narcotics bust, not a kidnapping. There's nobody been killed here. You're pulling me over on suspicion. Are we clear?